Hi guys, and thank you very much for coming this afternoon. It's great to see such good numbers. What we're doing this afternoon is giving you a sneak preview in that basically nobody else in the world, apart from a few folk at the London Book Fair, have seen any of this, stuff. The history of this project goes back to my design company Freight's approach to working, where we do lots and lots of very boring corporate work, but we like to do self-commissioned projects every year as well. Gutter was a self-commissioned project which has kind of grown arms and legs and now dominates my non-work hours. We've The Hope That Kills Us that Annalise mentioned was another one. And Dougie's War is our current project. We decided that we'd done anthologies, we'd done a collaboration with a sound artist, we'd done all sorts of things, and we decided that we wanted to do a graphic novel. We didn't know what we wanted to do it about. We had a thought about all sorts of different things, and then eventually we realised that one of our clients was Poppy Scotland, who are the kind of main veterans charity in Scotland, and we obviously, Afghanistan and Iraq has been going on for quite a long time now, and we thought that there was a real issue, particularly in Scotland, about raising awareness of veterans' issues, of these guys who are being asked to do some very, very difficult things a very long way away, and then coming back to live a normal life. I've had relatives who've had post-traumatic stress or PTSD, so I know what it can be like, the battle that goes on long after the war finishes it. So top of our list to write the script of Dougie's War was Rog Glass, who I first worked with on the Knuckle End many, many moons ago. And I was delighted that he said yes. We then also, after kissing a lot of frogs, they found an absolutely brilliant artist called Dave Turbot, who is based in London. He's originally from Glasgow, but he works on Doctor Who, and he's produced this absolutely fabulous artwork that you can see little sneaks of here. What I'm going to do is, Roger's written the script for the graphic novel. I've contributed effectively an essay, which is a series of interviews that I did with veterans of Afghanistan, the Falklands, First Gulf War, several different conflicts, which puts the content of the graphic novel in, oh, there's an ice cream van. Puts the work in context. So I'm just going to read you a wee extract of my bit, and then I'll hand over to Rog, who's going to read you a portion out of the graphic novel. You look out for others, and you can't display weakness. It's all about the role you're in. You have to project an image for people to trust you. I think servicemen are some of the greatest actors in the world. You play this part. So says Tam, a Glaswegian now living on the south coast who joined the army as a teenager in the early 70s and rose up through the ranks to become a captain. He was blown up in an attack on Castlereagh Barracks in Northern Ireland and participated in the bloody battle for Mount Tumbledown during the Falklands War, later suffering extreme symptoms of PTSD. I didn't talk about it to my wife. She had years of it, he said. The neighbours used to think the house was haunted, the screaming. People would be very wary of coming up and touching me because I would just take their heads off. The worst was that I had my wife by the nightdress and I was physically dragging her off the bed during the night saying, "Get into this trench, get into this trench." Tam was able to recount in graphic detail his experiences in the Falklands, although it had taken place nearly 30 years previously. They flew us forward to the preparation area. It was like something out of Vietnam, everybody in their own world. It was hot, they were shelling us. We went in for a night attack. It was the most brilliant fireworks display you'd ever seen. And you're going forward and you see the shells landing and it's getting closer and closer. And then suddenly a shell landed right in the middle of us and blew us up into the air. It was like a train coming in. Bang! I felt myself being lifted and I just saw red, up in the air, and I landed on my back. But because of the peat and the type of terrain, it absorbed it. I was absolutely terrified. I've never been so scared in my life. I was this close from running away. There was a bayonet charge to clear machine gun posts, and then you had to run across 200 meters of open ground. You get down the other side and you flop down, and you're flopping down on dead bodies. And that is horrendous. After the battle, we were walking up round the positions and there was dead everywhere. I saw sights that were very barbaric. I used to get nightmares from Northern Ireland. I think it was the heightened tension. When I got home, I found it difficult to settle. I wanted that buzz again. It's like the two sides of the same coin. When you're there, you feel that fear, that adrenaline running. You don't want to be there. But when you're not there, you miss it.